Going against a guy like this, you'd have a big dump in your pants. I'm Hurricane Peter McNeely from Medfield, Mass. On Saturday night, watch me kick Tyson's ass. But if you haven't made your pay-per-view arrangements yet, make them soon. Because remember what happens when I wrap you in my cocoon.
Mike Tyson!
The last thing you wanted to see was Mike Tyson getting pissed off against his opponent.
Mike, Francois both a 6-1 underdog. Are there any concerns on your part?
I don't know anything about that. I don't know nothing about numbers. I just know what I can do.
How about
kill this mother?
Okay.
Knowing the fact that Mike Tyson was no less than a disruptor in the ring, fighters always make him brutal with their trash talk. So if Tyson broke you, it wasn't anyone's fault. These are 5 times Mike Tyson absolutely demolished cocky fighters. Mitch Blood Green. This guy had a mouth bigger than his boxing gloves, and he wasn't afraid to use it. But when you're up against the baddest man on the planet, you better watch your words. Tyson and Green's rivalry always caught the attention of the world, and they ended up hating each other more. In their fight in 1986, Tyson, who was normally aggressive, impressively kept his head down throughout the match, so that Green couldn't get a chance to hit his chin. His powerful shots to Green's body and his infamous peekaboo style made Green think maybe I had better shut my mouth. Despite Green's towering height, Tyson proved that size doesn't matter when you've got skill and power. In every 10 rounds of their epic showdown, Tyson dominated the ring, showing Green who the real champ was. But even after tasting defeat, Green just couldn't keep his mouth shut.
His wife a homo, I'm gonna knock him out. I don't care nobody say if I want to threaten me, he would fight me. Now why I'm gonna go to Nazi to make Michelle Sissy take to fight me right about now, I don't understand. Homo.
He continued to trash talk, leading to a street fight in 1988, exactly 2 years after their ring fight. That argument then turned into a fight where Tyson punched Green straight in the face, causing Green's left eye to swell shut and cutting his nose, needing 5 stitches to close. I mean, you should have been aware of his thunderbolt punches, Green. Maybe Tyson himself can explain to you even better what happened. Iron Mike rapidly rose to become the best boxer on the planet in the late 1980s and was the youngest heavyweight champion in the sport's history at the age of 20. However, after returning from jail in 1995, no one knew whether he was still as strong and beastly in the ring. But you know what they say, never underestimate the king. And if you took a look at him after the 4-year gap, his physique had transformed into something even more impressive, perfectly sculpted and refined. And I swear to God, after Mike Tyson was scary as hell. However, still, some of his opponents didn't get the memo. Peter McNeely still wanted to test him, which turned out to be the worst decision of his life. Or I can say, he was a perfect example of when trash talking goes wrong.
Going against a guy like this, you'd have a big dump in your pants. I'm Hurricane Peter McNeely from Medfield, Mass. On Saturday night, watch me kick Tyson's ass. But if you haven't made your pay-per-view arrangements yet, make them soon, because remember what happens when I wrap you in my cocoon.
Okay, what I understand is that even Mike Tyson was laughing at you, McNeely. What did you write in your script? Well, I know, he's definitely telling you to subscribe to our channel. No kidding, hit that white button, mate. Alright, in the showdown of 1995, Mike Tyson versus McNeely, McNeely tried to show that he was confident, but who looks scarier to you? McNeely was a 27-year-old American boxer at that time who had 36 professional wins to his name. Listen to his pre-match thoughts against Tyson. He said, "My thinking was, Mike has been out almost 4 years, so I'm gonna jump on him and try and take advantage of that." Sorry, McNeely, but your fight was saying something else. After the opening seconds of the fight, which saw a clip, "When I grow up, I'll fight Holmes and I'll get him back for you. When I grow up, I'll fight Holmes and I'll get him back for you," and seconds as he failed to cope with Tyson's fearsome punching ability. The fallen fighter rose again, but this time, in a mere 89 seconds, Tyson knocked him down with his uppercut punch. Then his trainer and manager jumped into the ring, preventing any more damage and giving a disqualification win to Mike Tyson. phew, that was close, man. In his prime, Tyson was nothing short of absolutely terrifying. His dark aura and fearsome punching power made him one of the most destructive forces in boxing. Maybe this then 38-year-old retired boxer wasn't aware of that. That's why he stepped back into the squared circle just to fight Mike Tyson.
Former heavyweight champion of the world, Larry Holmes! Weight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson!
Yes, I'm talking about Larry Holmes, who defeated Tyson's idol, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Seeing his idol get defeated at the age of 14, Mike promised Ali, "When I grow up, I'll fight Holmes and I'll get him back for you." And in 1988, his plan materialized. Larry Holmes was renowned as a sporting legend. His boxing IQ and laser-like jab made him a puzzle that few fighters could solve. The contest between himself and Tyson was a dream matchup for boxing fans around the globe. Larry was like,
"Now I hope once they see it once more, it's fairness. I'm gonna knock this guy out. My jab is stronger. I got a good right hand, and I can hook it." Tyson makes a lot of mistakes, and if he fights me dirty, that's what kind of fight it's going to be all night. If they want to make him out of a beast that he's claimed to be, he's going to be in there with a beast. So if he wants to fight any way he wants to fight, I am capable of fighting any way anybody wants to fight.
Tensions weren't already high enough. Ali sat ringside to watch the two sporting greats trade blows that night. And just before the opening bell, he stopped joking and whispered in Tyson's ear. He said, "Remember what you said. Get him for me." Oh, Jesus, I think those words were enough to silence the cocky Holmes. In the ring, Tyson was ferocious. His blend of speed and power was far too deadly a combination for his opponent to stop. He landed a frightening selection of hooks, varying from head to body, before delivering a beautiful right hand to Holmes' chin, sending him crashing to the canvas. This left the sporting legend finished for the first time in his 75-fight career.
Larry up and he stole rounds, but doing it the start of a round is something different. And now here he is back to the... Oh, left hook got Larry. Great fights of all heavyweight history. Fourth round is the biggest problem. Oh, right hand, down goes. But right now, Mike Tyson is in charge. He's the boss, and Larry's down for the... There's lightning in the fist. Big right hand, followed up. The end of a great career is imminent for the big shot. Right hand hurt Larry again. He's back to the body, goes to throw right hand, gets clipped with a big right hand. He won't get up from this one. It's all over.
After his stunning win, Mike Tyson had the world at his feet. But in our next fight, Tyson's opponent was just itching for a shot to take him down.
If Customada was in his, well, he is in his grave now, and they can see all them amateurs and them terrible people behind him, he would be turning in his grave. You know what I mean? To have all them people shouting confidence, he must be lacking in something. But I want to knock him out so good into Don King's lap and wipe him off the map because he's bad for boxing, and his people are bad for boxing.
This was 6'1" Frank Bruno, a legendary British boxer whose height always proved advantageous against his opponents. He was eagerly awaiting the chance of a lifetime and his biggest payday to face off against Mike Tyson.
I can't wait for the fight. I wish the fight was tomorrow, but I don't want to get...
I do too. We'll take it as it comes. I'm just looking forward to it. He's talking about he wish it was today or yesterday. Boy, don't he know.
I'm the champion, the WBC champ. His time is gone. He cannot beat me that night. He cannot. I refuse to be beaten. I refuse to be hurt. I've got plans. I've got future. I'm not going to give it up that easily. I've been up, down in the gutter, treaded on, spatted on, disrespected. I've been through all that. This time is my time, it's my future, and I can't wait to fight Mike Tyson.
Known for his aggressiveness, Tyson also broke his hand in that same street fight with Mitch Green, which led to his fight with Bruno being postponed for 1 year later. Finally, it happened in 1989. Their first round was no less than one of the most dramatic in heavyweight history. It is often overlooked, but it was truly sensational. At the very start of the first round, Bruno tried a stiff jab. Tyson then hit Bruno on the head with a quick right punch, causing him to stumble. It was 11 seconds in, Bruno was down, and then Tyson connected with a free shot, a sickening right uppercut when Bruno was on one knee. Bruno's chances of winning seemed hopeless with just a few seconds elapsed.
He's not afraid, hanging on. Bruno's already tagged with a right hand. And there goes Bruno for the first time in the...
Bruno then took more punches than any man had so far managed in fights with Tyson. He was taking hard hits and landing his punches, while Tyson was hitting him directly. It was impressive, and then a left hook landed directly on Tyson's chin, causing his legs to buckle, making him stumble a bit, then regain his balance.
Bruno has all the pride of England standing for him. He get tagged again by a right hand. He's trying to hang on to Mike and hit. Mike is just looking for an opportunity to cut loose, and Richard Steele warns Frank Bruno about hanging on and hitting Mike Tyson. Well, all the questions about distractions have been answered as Tyson attacks. Bruno doing everything he can to try to attack this guy. I don't think points will mean anything by the time this fight's over, but Frank Bruno is trying to make a fight of it. Now Frank comes very slowly across the ring. He knows he's in with a bull. Tyson gets nailed with a left hook. Tyson looks wobbly as he attacks Bruno. Bruno continues to throw. Tyson was caught and wobbled. Tyson looks clear, but he was caught by a shot by Frank Bruno. Tyson trying to fight back, and Bruno did catch him with a shot. That's the first time I've seen anything like Tyson staggered. Surprised Tyson by catching him in the first round. He's nailed again with that inside right hand. You see Frank continuing to hold with a left hand behind the head of Mike Tyson. Left hook to the body. Tyson attacks with a left of his own. The right hand catches Bruno. Left hook. Bruno looks ready to go. Now is when he's got to hang on. And he does. In fact, for the betting public, round 3 is an important round. In such magnificent shape. Big, vicious body shot. Tyson, lightning hands. It looks like Bruno could be hurt a bit. Tyson just really bores in like a madman almost. Frank has got to start throwing that right hand. Bruno is caught by a right hand and a left hook. Bruno comes back and catches Tyson. This place seats about 8,000 or 9,000 here at the Hilton Hotel. Bruno is caught that time, and Tyson knows it. Tyson trying to attack now to finish him off. Tyson gives him room to come off the ropes. Scores with the uppercut, lands a big right hand.
However, Bruno had enough and was stopped in the 5th round, on his feet but hurting. His resistance wasn't sufficient, and Tyson kept his IBF, WBA, and WBC heavyweight titles.
A big right hand. Bruno's in big trouble now. He's ready to go. He hits him with a right hand. Bruno trying to hang on as best he can. He's still in big trouble. The uppercut catches him. The right hand catches him. He's really being hit now. Blood coming from the nose. His eyes are puffy. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell as the big right hand lands. Tyson knows he's got him in big trouble. If he doesn't answer it, Richard Steele has moved in and has stopped the fight. It's all over. Michael Tyson wins on a 5th round TKO.
I guess by now, Bruno must have realized that whether Tyson was injured or fresh out of jail, his powerful punches were nothing short of deadly. And our final throwdown was with the South African boxer and kickboxer, Francois Botha.
Mike, Francois Botha, 6-1 underdog. Are there any concerns on your part?
I don't know anything about that. I don't know nothing about numbers. I just know what I can do.
How about
kill this mother?
Okay.
Botha was also confident that he could defeat Tyson, boldly claiming that he would secure victory with a 7th round knockout.
All I can say is I'm prepared. I've never been so prepared. I'm ready. I can't wait for Saturday. And you're going to see Francois Botha being the victorious.
I mean, dreams do come true, Botha. But let me tell you, it was Tyson's first match after serving a 15-month ban for biting Evander Holyfield's ear. So it was clear that Tyson was brimming with pent-up energy, which he typically unleashed in the ring. Botha was leading on all 3 judges' scorecards in the rough, dirty fight when Tyson delivered a powerful blow to the South African's chin with only 10 seconds remaining in the 5th round. Weighing in at 233 pounds, Botha collapsed in a heap, attempted to rise, then sank back into a seated position. Although he managed to stand by the count of 7, he stumbled back into the ropes, prompting the referee to halt the fight.
You take into the ring a lot of rage. Does that work for you, or does it work against you at times?
You know, who cares? We're in a fight anyway. What does it matter?
Well, for example, rage against Evander Holyfield worked against you.
Well, it. It's a fight, so whatever happens, happens.
Mike, why do you have to talk like that?
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem, turn off your station.
You know what? I think we'll end the discussion right now.
Then we could.
You got it. Have a nice fight, Mike.
off.
Even though Botha managed to stand, he was knocked out as if it were the end for any fighter. As the fight concluded with just 1 second left, Botha slumped once more to the canvas, prompting Tyson to approach and offer assistance in getting up. You can imagine how deadly Mike Tyson could be for his cocky opponents. If you have any ideas, share your thoughts in the comments.